been a lot of, it seems like the sport is always talking about how do we grow the sport, right? How do we get more interest? There's a lot of new meets coming out, but many of them are track only, the field events. What's been the reaction among people like yourself who are among the world-class field event athletes about seemingly track is going this way, maybe field going that way? Does it feel like there's a divide, or what's your reaction to these meets not having field events?
When I get a medal, I'm gonna talk all the talk. But for right now, let's keep it cool, play the vibe. If they say no field events, it's just no field events. You can only do so much, but the directors, the media directors, the higher heads will always have the upper hand. So just for now, just keep it cool, keep it silent. But from once I get a medal, I'm definitely going to speak on it.
Well, can I just maybe slightly on top of that? In terms of the showmanship, people think about track events as being very kind of showy, but you're someone who injects a lot of style and personality into your event. Like, what's your approach about making sure that your personality comes through on television, through press, in how you compete?
Yeah, the biggest thing is to just never compare. Never ever compare yourself to anybody, you know? For me, if the other jumpers are not, they don't want to dress up, they don't want to make vlogs, they don't want to make reels, they don't want to do all the cool stuff. And that's them, that's fine, pop up, you know? But for me, that's how I've been, even before track, so I'm going to continue to do it, you know? And obviously I exude a lot of personality, people like it, people follow it, people are more interested for jumps and stuff like that. So for me, I just go with the vibe. If I see people liking it, and you know, obviously more people are watching the jumps now, hey, leave it up to me, I'll do it.
How much fun it is to work with Travis, obviously from your days at Arkansas. What kind of personality does he bring, to your stuff?
Yeah, Travis, he adapts. That's what I like about him. He knows how to adapt. In every situation, he's different. So the way he deals with Wayne and Kerry and the other big guys, he won't deal with them like how he deals with me. Yeah. I wouldn't say he kind of babies me or softens me up, but he's a bit more delicate when it comes to, my training, my progress, because, I'm so young, you can only give so much to a young body, young muscles, stuff like that. You don't want to just throw everything and then I crash, So even when people are like, hey, you need to hurry up and jump 18 meters, it's not just about hurry up and jump 18 meters. It's a process to get to 18 meters so you can be consistent at 18 meters. You don't want to jump it once and then, oh, that's it. I want to experience it. So like even right now, last year I was constantly jumping 17.5s. This year I'm constantly jumping 17.7s. It's a progress. One thing he doesn't do is throw everything at you, and he respects longevity. And he told me he wants me to be doing this sport until 37. So whatever the plan is, I'm gonna work with it. I like it. I'm improving. I'm happy. He's happy, and we're just vibing. And whatever the outcomes are, But the training's well. Training's good. Everything. He's a people person. He's not just a coach who gives you a program. Suppose you're not feeling good that day. Suppose you're kind of depressed. Other livelihood stuff happens. And he knows how to encourage. He knows how to put you back on your feet. I've broken down a lot of times in training. I've just given up totally. A lot of times in practice, I fell on my face. I couldn't hop step. I could hop step, I couldn't jump. It's just so much, and I gave up. I threw in the towel. And he knows how to contact me after and just remind me who I am, remind me what I've done, and remind me of the times when I was sad and I, bounced back and stuff like that. So he's an all-in-one kind of coach, very comprehensive with everything, and for me, he's a perfect coach.
You, like you said, you've had such measured progress and you're making steady progress from 17.5s and 17.7s. But seeing some of these guys jump 18 meters, is there like a little bit of like excitement that goes through your bones?
Well, for me, as I said before, it doesn't faze me. They could even jump 19 right now. I'ma still pop off. I'ma still do my own thing. I'ma still make my videos. I'm never gonna be like, oh, they're jumping 80, I need to go lucky. I need to stop posting. No. It's never like that for me. Their journey is their journey, and I respect their journey. And I hopefully they respect theirs, you know. They work hard as I do, so they deserve anything in this world. But when it's my time, it's my time. And when I'm gonna show up, it's gonna be long term, you know. So when I start, it's not gonna end. So I'm gonna just patiently wait until my time. Kudos to them. Two, I've looked up to them in high school a lot, and to even be jumping with them right now at the Olympics, kind of crazy. Didn't even fathom it yet. Probably until the heats, I'll be like, oh no, I'm really jumping with these guys, you know. But to come so far in 3.5 years since I've been doing this triple jump, it says a lot. It speaks volume, and my situation is unique. Yeah, a lot of these guys weren't jumping 17.5. Well, no junior athlete has ever gone over 17.55, and I've done that plenty of times. So I can't even compare myself to any other athlete, you know. So I'm just relinquishing my unique experience and just having fun with it as I go.
And you feel that there's a brotherhood forming, the Arkansas guys, you, yourself, Kerry, and Wayne. Obviously, you have big goals. What would it mean for the three of you guys to kind of lead that youth movement in the field events?
Yeah. I think it speaks a lot, especially for Jamaica, which is deemed a sprint capital, you know. At least for now, people have seen the jumps being improved and stuff like that, but we want to solidify it with medals, you know. We want all three of us to get the medals every year, you know, World Champs, I think it's every year now, and obviously the Olympics. So as we gain more experience and go through the championships, I think Jamaica will not only be deemed as a sprint capital, but track and field kind of, you know, country. And yeah, the camaraderie between among us, it's all love and all vibes. We go over each other's houses, we cook, we vibe, we play dominoes, we do everything. We travel together, we train the same time. Sometimes we're in the same classes at school. So you know, everybody's just a vibe there. It's all fun and games.
Speaking of Arkansas, it's so unique. There's so many high-level medalists who train in that Fayetteville area. Have you gotten to know Krauser very well or see him around? Obviously very different events, but like, is that something where you guys ever connect being around that program?
I mostly train with the collegiate athletes.
Yeah.
So because I'm still in school,
right.
I still do classes, so my schedule kind of conflicts with the pros.
Sure.
But I will see the other pros here and there, but probably in the parking lot. Yeah, but they're cool.
Yeah.
Most of the times I see them in the training room when they're, you know, spending extra time at the practice, getting treatment and stuff like that. But they're cool. Everybody talks to everybody there. There's no bad vibes. Krauser, he's very to himself. You know, he trains by himself too. So when I see it, I don't really talk when I see him training, because he's like the world record holder. You know? Yeah. I'm not gonna bother the world record holder. Sorry, but yeah, it's all fun in Arkansas.
Yeah.
What have you learned since last year, where you were very consistent in 17.5s? You got to Worlds, of course, you had a little setback, but what have you learned now as you approach these games?
I just learned to just be patient. Just after each meet, give thanks. Could have been worse. You probably finish the meet on top healthily, give thanks. Even if it's not the mark or the distance or whatever the time, whatever the results are, just give thanks, because you may never know, man. This sport is so unpredictable. Today you win, tomorrow you lose and probably get injured, and then you wish you probably lost and not get injured. You know, it's a lot of ups and downs, but for me, I'm just vibing. Meet by meet, day by day. So for me, in the championships coming up, whatever I jump in the heats, it's the heats. I'm thinking about the finals, but on the finals day, I rest, I recover, and go back for it.
Thank you, Jaydon. Thank you very much.